Hello, everybody. This is Nervous, doing something a little unusual today. I'm usually just streaming, not recording videos to upload later. This is something a little bit new to me. I am going to be challenging my times in Syd of Valis. I'm using RetroArch, the Genesis Plus GX core, as you can see here. I would very much like to take part in a little event that's happening later this year. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but let's see how we can do, shall we? Currently, my best time is 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes and 50 seconds to get through this game. Let's try it together. Let's talk a little bit about Valis as well. Let's watch this wonderful cutscene first. Enemy! Are you Rogals? Ha ha ha! Are you the Valis warrior? Who are you? Megas, the Emperor of Darkness. I'm waiting you to come to Vacanti, Syd. Megas, Vacanti is in danger. Syd of Valis. There it is. It was an ice cream cone. And there she is. Syd. Valis Syd. So what's the deal with Valis Syd? Known as Valis SD in Japan for Super Deformed, this is an adaptation of Valis II, and it is the only adaptation to come to the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. Valis being a tetralogy of platforming games about beautiful fighting girls fighting their way through the suburbs of Tokyo and into Dreamland and into the Dark World to defeat a whole cadre of different biomechanical monsters that are seeking to invade and take the other worlds, such as the dream world and the real world, for themselves. So, Valis 2, it's not a great game. There was a very complicated microcomputer version, but Japanese microcomputers at the time, the PC-98 and the MSX and even the X68000, not so great at side-scrolling. So you are tasked with doing some very, very difficult platforming and using the up arrow key to jump. It's a very pretty game on microcomputers, but almost impossible to play. The PC Engine or TurboGrafx CD version did come out in the US. It's a very different game, and for all intents and purposes, a pretty terrible one. Valis SD or Syd of Valis or Valis Syd, as this title screen says, they can't seem to decide what title they want to go for, because it's Renovation, who I don't know if there were any English-speaking people over at the localization department at Renovation, although they were ostensibly an American company. Ooh, their translations are really something else. This is also a terrible game. This is, for all intents and purposes, one of the more abominable kusoge on the Sega Genesis. However, it might very well be the best version of Valis 2. The name change, this was pre-anime boom, so I reckon people either wouldn't know what SD was, or Super Deformed has some connotations in English that would maybe be frowned upon in the early 90s. So they've changed Yuko's name to Syd. Just add a Y. Sure, why not? I saw on the Valis wiki, somebody posted that Syd is short for Super Yuko Deformed. I don't think that's true. I think somebody made that up just to try and make sense out of this nonsensical game. But, shall we get on with it? This is a very frustrating game. I don't know if I'll be able to one life clear it. I have been practicing it quite a bit. There are a few sections that are really just down to RNG. In terms of enemy placements, but no time like the present, huh? I'm just going to cover my camera so I'm not distracted with the window, and let's go. Here we are, stage 1. And we're running and we're shooting. This is essentially a run and gun. Very cute character designs. Yuko is adorable. I really like her portrait in the lower left corner. I really like the way these little monsters look. This first stage is pretty much a cakewalk. It's from stage 2 onwards where this game becomes an utter nightmare. Aha! Hand over the Sword of Valis. No, I won't. And we don't want to get knocked down by this guy. We want to stand over here, and we'll make, oh god, very short work of him. Doesn't matter if we take some damage, because after we beat a boss or a mini-boss, our health gets restored. But he didn't give us much trouble at all. And every few bosses or so, you get a new weapon and some armor. So we're going to equip the wide beam and the China dress. And we are going to get moving up to the train station. Nobody can stop us. We're Syd, baby! You might have noticed from the way Yuko's moving, this is a very floaty platform. Oh! Oh, I got surprised. It's a very floaty platformer indeed. It does not feel good to play. We'll make quick work of this guy as well. No problem. He had a little birdie face. He was pretty cute, huh? Okay. And here we are onto the boss, nice and quickly. Big boy, why do you want the Sword of Valis? You will find out when you get to the Canty. You will never win the fight with the red fighter dragon, Zaluga. And his pattern is very simple. The boss patterns in this game are indeed incredibly simple. So we're just gonna tap on him as much as we can. So he walks forward, and then he grabs, and then he walks back, and then he shoots 3 fireballs, and you can destroy his fireballs by hitting them with your beam. Whoa, playing a little dangerously here. This guy's really just second nature now. And again, we're going to get all our health back. We need to be a bit more conservative when it comes to maintaining our health from the next stage onwards. And you will see why. Because this game is baloney. Sword of Valis, lead me to Vacanti. A lot of kids growing up had Nintendos and Castlevania, but trash Sega kids like me, well, it was Valis all the way down, baby. And we were happy. We were happy in those days. Always hated this one, though. Valis 3 was my absolute favorite. Valis 1 is pretty good as well. Absolutely could not stand this game. So out of a stubborn obligation, I am devoted myself to speedrunning this. The leftover forces of Megas have rebelled. I think that's supposed to say leftover forces of Roglas. Reiko is Yuko's best friend from the first game, who becomes her rival, working for Emperor Roglas. And Megas is... the music is glitched out. It's still playing the cutscene music instead of the true music of Stage 2. That's a fun glitch. That happens from time to time on real hardware as well. This guy is jumping all over the place. He's a real jerk. I like this music change, though. I really vibe with this. Okay, and there we go. Made quick work of him as well. He can be very annoying. When I was a kid, could never get further than this stage. It was actually kind of a toss-up if I ever even got here. Fall in the pits, and you bounce back up. Unlike other Valis games, where you fall in a pit, and that is it. These little balloon guys are very annoying. And you'll see that you just kind of bounce off enemies. Oh, God, that was close. And we got the heart, so now we are in full health again. It's a very tough... you want to kind of speed boost through there, or damage boost through there, but as you can see, these foes, they will just bounce and juggle you. And we get another heart, and this mini-boss is... God, he's... Oh, what are you doing? Oh, he might actually kill us. Oh, no. Oh, no! No! Oh! Okay. And there's the real music. It's kind of... that's a pretty tough one to get through if you don't have enough health. Red Thunder Dragon, I'm gonna smash you! Alright. You can see the movement is actually a little bit unpredictable. They don't really have patterns. I mean, they will react when you hit them. You can see he jumps up whenever you hit him. But sometimes... it's a mystery what's gonna happen. But okay. We've gotten through that. Maybe I'll be a little coy with the damage boosting, and we'll just try and get rid of these guys as much as we can. They do not go away. Fortunately, monsters do not respawn in this game, but they will chase you to the ends of the earth. They will never stop following you. I don't want to use any bombs because I want to use that in that flower that's coming up. Alright, that's fine. Oh god. And then we'll jump all the way over here. Grab the heart. And once we... Oh gosh. Goodness me! Okay, grab that bomb. Bomb him. Grab that. And then... do our level best. This guy is actually a pushover. He's just... he moves very annoyingly, as you can see. There we go. Got him on the second try. Guard suit. We're going to need that in Stage 3. Homing beam, very useless. It comes in handy in a few sections. But okay, that's Stage 2, 1 down. Now Stage 2, 2, we want to get through this as quick as we can. I should have kept that bomb, but we're going to try and get through this. We've got the star. That means we have invincibility. There are something like 2 stars in this entire game. It wears off fairly quickly. We want to get through here as much as we can, because these kind of wears off around the time these flowers spawn. But we got past him. We got past him without getting hurt. Doesn't really matter if we take a little bit of damage here, because we're not going to get hurt during the boss. Oh god. You go away. Go! Go! Alright, we despawned them. That almost never happens. Okay. Now if we do this right, we're not going to get hit. Get out of my way! Ha! She's the Valis warrior. She is strong-headed. I am the Black Panther Dragon, the last general of Magus' forces. Come, warrior Valis. He's not the last. I will fight with you. So, first thing he does, he rains down blades, and then we want to hit him again. Because if we do this, he rains down blades every time he gets hit, and he will not move. If he starts moving, that's no good. He starts doing other moves, which are very difficult to take care of. That's how a lot of the bosses from this point onward are. They have very simple patterns, but if you let them get an edge on you, you're going to have a bad time. And, like, actually playing this game like you would a game makes it almost impossible. You really need to cheese absolutely everything. So there we go. Hit the button, 7 minutes. We took 1 life, that wasn't great. And here we are in Vacanti. This is a very annoying stage, with a very annoying mini-boss. So we want to play a little conservatively here, and not get hit by too many things. This is where things will start to slow down a little bit. If we crouch, we can shoot just a teensy bit faster. That old fish! That's no good. That was actually quite bad. We're entering this boss battle with very little health. But, guard suit on. Let's get him. It's really RNG with this guy. Sometimes he just crowds you, and then you're doomed. And sometimes that happens, and you do it on the first try. My goodness. That's usually a falling down point for me. We got the speed suit. You never want to equip the speed suit, because you move so slippery and fast and horrible in this game. But we do want to equip the 3-way shot, and we're... Oh, get out of here! And we're gonna just shoot upwards on this elevator, ignoring the little pickups, including the coveted extra life. We don't need it. We're fine. You see, we've gained a few extra lives from getting our score up. And that's the end of Stage 1 of Vacanti. And here we are, Stage 2. Spawn jerks right away. Goodness gracious. Okay. Another lift. Let's just keep shooting. Look at her standing on one leg. Isn't she a cutie? It's a high-quality game from the fine folks at ISC, who have done very little. Interesting fact about this game. I say interesting fact. I don't know if it is interesting at all. This game had perfectly serviceable Japanese box art of all the Valis characters in SD. Did Renovation use it? Did they? Heck! Renovation was known for redrawing a lot of the Valis box art for the West in very ludicrous, bad art. What is it? This is a combination of a fish and a ship, but it's alright. It can hit us all it wants, because it's done. They did a lot of ludicrous Western art, for their boxes. But for Syd of Valis, they took the box art from a PC Engine Telenet Best of Jinsei game. So you've got characters from other Telenet games, like Cosmic Fantasy on the box. And Yuko's there, dressed as an office lady. Megas! He's our grade leader. All enemies of Megas must die. Okay, this guy. Alright, we want to move around a little bit. He rains these missiles down. You are going to usually get hit by one, but you want to run around so you only get hit by one. And then he goes back. He does his little... He lets his little tapeworm out. And this is pretty much a battle of attrition. But as we have learned that crouching lets you shoot just a teeny bit faster, you should be able to get through this with no problem. Don't get hit by the tapeworm. Alright, touch me with his little fist. Nice. Okay. We are 3/5 of the way through the game. The next stage is a big falling down point for me. As you can see from the split, that was horrid. I'm gonna have a bad time. I wasn't strong enough. Sister. That's Valia. She says it shows up in Valis III. I couldn't save our mother. Who is Megas? He is a Dark Lord who has sealed between dimensions a long time ago. How did the Dark Lord get out? I left the barn door open. In the confusion of the rebellion, someone unlocked the gate. Literally, they left the barn door open. There he is. Look at his little drooling mouth and his glass eye patch. Now they are weak. Their only hope left is the Sword of Valis. Megas is no match for us. My dear sister, will you help us? Mommy Ghost. Syd, Valna. Valia? Syd, you must defend the freedom of Vacanti. She looks like a lich. Go and defeat Megas. Deep storytelling. Very cinematic. Just like one of my Japanese anime. And she's got the power armor. Let's go. Oh, I don't like the, bit of thigh. Okay. The stage itself is not too bad, but the bosses... Ooh, doggy. This is a big falling down point for me. I only saw this stage for the first time earlier this year, and it tends to be where a lot of my runs fall apart. We've already lost quite a bit of health so far. It's not good. Okay. Firstly, this guy seems simple, huh? Until he does this. And this is where we want the homing shot. This is horrible. And the double jump doesn't work when you're firing. So we want to evade as much as we can. Get under him, get over him. Not get hit. Because he hits hard too. See, look at that. Oh gosh. Okay. Go! Cute slime. Cute slime alert. Alright. Gotta be as careful as we can. Avoid the upper layers where things are flying by, raining down hot death on us. Oh! Dear me. Oh, dear me. And here we are. Round 2. Hey, you mook. It's so deceiving just how simple this is, and then how dreadful this guy is. Let's equip the guard suit, shall we? That's the speed suit. Oh no, guard suit actually does not do enough damage. Guard suit, you take quite a hefty hit to your attack power. Oh god, we might... I very rarely bungle this twice in a row, but I've just bungled it twice in a row. I will probably die a few more times in this level. Not at this guy, not at this guy, but the rest of this stage, holy moly. So not my best time so far. You can see I didn't save my last time, because I'm very new to live split. Oh, Lord. Pardon me. Coming through. Now, I wonder... Maybe we should keep this equipped and just try and make it a battle of attrition. No. No, he... Oh, he hits hard. Oh, and it eats your inputs sometimes as well. Not doing great today. He was actually doing pretty well up until now. Oh. You son of a goose! Oh, I very rarely die 3 times in a row to that. But today I did. Let's chalk it up to performance anxiety, shall we? If we can get there with full health, which is a little bit easier said than done. Look, I'm no speedrunner, okay? Oh, got a life, got an extra life, and only took 2 pips of damage. We can't squat there, because if we press down, we'll just fall down to the next layer. Okay. Alright. God. So he does 2 pips of damage every time he hits you. Absolutely dreadful boss. So we can only... Oh, God, we can only take 1 more hit. Can we just... Oh! No! 4 times in a row. Ah. Okay. I'm a big boy. We can do this. This is, even without the deaths, this is the slowest level in the game, and you will find out why on the next couple of stages. Jeez. All right. Not great. Not great. Now I wonder if I can just... If we can make this a war of attrition. We might be able to, you know. Okay, I just threw dodging to the curb. The homing shot, it's almost useless. Okay. Stage 2. Our beam has been upgraded. The sound has taken quite a downgrade, but that's okay. Want to avoid these guys, because they hit pretty hard. But what we want to do... I want to get up here. Grab that heart. Grab the star! And then we're going to just run through everything as fast as we can, paying no heed. And that's the end of that. On to stage 3. Our star hasn't worn out yet, so we want to get through this as quick as we can and get to a very annoying boss. Like a lot of the bosses in this game, it's like stand in the exact right spot where he can't hit you. And just cheese him. And then he's gonna... This is another 2-stage boss. All the bosses have multiple stages from here on out, except the mini-boss on stage 5. But this level... Oh, dear. It's very cruel of them to put a mini-boss here, too, because this is the boss stage. Lose to the boss, which is not unheard of, especially for me. You have to do this guy again. That didn't look too hard, but if you're standing in the wrong spot, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay. So on to the boss. We're gonna equip our direct shot for now for the first phase, because it's the most powerful shot now that it's been upgraded. We want to go into this with as much health as possible, and we want to get out of these first 2 stages with as much health as possible. You silly little girl. Now, this wouldn't be too bad. This is a 3-stage boss fight, and a very annoying one at that. He's coming back over there. Got him. Okay. Now, this is the part that takes the longest. AI doesn't really know what he's doing. He doesn't know what to do because we're in the middle of the field and we're attacking him constantly. So he's trying to do his next move, which is laser eye beams. Absolutely dreadful stuff. We shouldn't take a hit here at all. If we beat this on the first try, I'm going to be so happy. It's going to make up for losing 4 times to that stupid little mini-boss. This is the bane of all speedruns that I've watched. This and the next phase. Ooh, they take a while. Look at him go with his little jet knees. What a sweetie, huh? Yep. 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 We're really gaming now. Put me on your esports team. Play competitive Syd of Valis. Alright, stage 3. Get in the corner. This is about the ideal spot to be in. Some of his attacks will hit us. But it shouldn't be enough to put a stop to this run. No, actually. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do this. I have faith. And I hope that you all have faith in me. Honestly, after this guy, the rest of the game is smooth sailing. Oh, Lord. Can you imagine? What were they thinking? Telenet and the Valis series in general were very, very janky. But this is the jankiest of the jank. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, we're actually doing it. I usually die to this guy at least a couple of times because I'm just not in the right spot. And as you can see, that was indeed horrid. Okay, final stage. Starts with a lift, and this introduces... if you fall off this lift, you lose a life. You don't bounce around like you do in stage 2. What we want to do is, well, stand here, shoot everything. No, we don't want to lose a lot of life because the mini-boss on stage 2, or stage 2 of Act 5, can be quite brutal if you're not standing in the right spot. It's another kind of RNG dealy, but look, we've nearly made it to him. We'll just conserve our health until then. And our beam is indeed very powerful. Look at all this stuff coming in from off-screen. Telenet. I really do love their games. They are such nonsense, though. Oh no! Get out of here. It's jerk o'clock. No, we don't want him to push us off. Oh, he's really behaving himself today. Alright, look. Alright, fine, don't behave yourself then. Got him! Alright. Alright, we'll equip our strong attack first. For the grand finale against Megas. Well, I was waiting for you impatiently, Syd. What? It's only a matter of time before I rule the whole world. I won't let you do it. I will decide your final fate. And here he is. Very simple first. This is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game. We might be able to get through this whole thing without getting hit. We'll see. This is certainly not a one-life clear. I lost, what, 4 or 5 lives? But, hey, we made it through without, there are no continues in this game. Lose all your lives and that's it. Back to the title screen. No cheat code to continue. That's it. All right. And on to the final phase. We'll stand about here. And he's not moving a lot, is he? This is what he does. He's got 2 moves. This is the most common one. And we will... Look at that. He only does 1 pip of damage, too. It's not as powerful as that mini-boss. Not... Amazing game, folks. And that's his other move. He throws a little water ball at us. He's doing it twice in a row. That's very rare. Valis games tend to have pretty good music as well. I don't really like the music in this game. Whoops. So it looks like it's a game for tiny babies, but this definitely confounded this tiny baby when I was a kid, and we did it. 25 minutes and 55 seconds. Look at her smile. Did take a couple of hits, but not too many. You're stronger than I thought. Why did you do that? We can't have 2 emperors in one country. I myself was, pardon me, trapped between dimensions. We need a strong warrior to save the county. What is he trying to kill us in? You are the only one I can trust. You must save the county. Megas. Please save the county. Megas. Poor warrior. And there we go. She's running through space like the end of Space Runway Idion. They all ran through space at the end of that, too. There she is. Aso Yuko, Kirishima Reiko, Za Arya, Za Aruna, Za Ruga, Giran, Ga Ice. And then they're all your favorites. Look at the how the little dots to denote a transformed kana are an entire full width sprite. Look, playtested by you, and in many ways, I think we did playtest this, and the result was pitiable indeed. Well, that's Syd of Valis, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this. I've got a soft spot for this horrible game. And you know who's responsible. Oshimai. There we go. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see if I get to do this elsewhere. But for now, remember to stay sassy, stay sour, and never log off.